Welcome, everybody, to episode 22 of the Ramblin Cast podcast.
Yay.
Ricky didn't expect to start so early.
Yeah.
We were talking, I was like, alright, let's go. And he's like, what the fuck? So how's daddy's little cummy wummy you're drinking? A tier, B tier? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that entire episode.
That was like a month ago. So I actually just uploaded that video, but I actually have to re-upload it because the audio went crazy. The audio in that video was weird as fuck. Because when I first started, it was really fucking loud. And so I turned it down, and then it was normal volume, and then all of a sudden it just went down a lot. I tried to normalize it, and it just never fixed itself. So now I have to take the finished video and amplify the audio and then re-upload it. So episode 20 has been kind of a bitch, but it should be finished after recording this and I re-upload it.
Now that we will never do that again.
Yeah. Next podcast will probably be our Halloween one. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll figure it out. We'll probably record again, and I should be in costume. Yeah, I was going to do it today, but I didn't dye the hair yet. I got a haircut, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This episode we don't have a lot to talk about, I don't think, really. I didn't even fully pick a topic. I just chose horror movies because that's what I had written down for last week in case Jeep Guide showed up. But yeah. How do we do this again? Oh yeah, we talk about the week. It's actually been a week. It's actually been a long time it's been a long time since we recorded 2 podcasts in a row. Actually, weekly stuff. So Ricky, how's the week been?
Oh, good.
Good. Me too. I don't really have any stories I can think of from this week, honestly.
Yeah. I got called out one night. And
Yeah.
was driving. Got about halfway to the shop, and they called and said they canceled it.
Wow, what fucking dickheads. Why did they do that?
Well, because about the same spot that they said the truck was, there's a truck getting hooked to a tow truck. I went like, wonder if that's my guy.
Yeah.
And turns out, yep, that was my guy.
Oh.
Fun times.
Fun times. Yeah, at work, I got overtime, extra time. But yeah, this week we're gonna be working a little less days because my mom's got that thing coming up. Yeah, nothing really that interesting this week really happened. I didn't jumpstart anybody. I didn't get into a car accident. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. Nope. Can't get into that one.
Can't get into what one?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
That is for a non-recording conversation.
Was there a car accident?
Yes, there was.
I can't wait to hear about that one.
Yeah, that one's interesting.
But I was actually going to give you this last week. Ooh, I do kind of have a wrap-up. The last wrap-up, I forgot to do something. I don't know if we want to do it now or later. But we do have that caramel-flavored root beer we never did try. It's still in the fridge.
Oh.
I had to go up and get it, so we might do that a little later.
Yep.
But I wanted to give you something because I forgot last week. Here's your balls.
Yay!
Last week I was supposed to give you balls, and I forgot about it, but there's balls.
That's a cool. I like it.
Enjoy your balls. And your dad's.
My dad's balls.
My dad's. You should put them together. Take both home.
Cut out the dads.
It is funny. It's something I didn't think of, but a lot of root beer brands, they are kind of sexual sounding.
Dr. Chill. Super Chill?
Super chill. Yeah.
Casey's?
Casey's? You know what Casey did? Hey. Not gonna make that joke.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make the joke of what happened to Casey.
Okay. Fair. What the fuck did I miss?
Never mind. Olipop. Oh God, that one. I'm afraid to touch again.
We're gonna just throw that one in the fire pit.
Oh, hell yeah, we are. That was bad. That was actually the worst.
Yeah.
There were some bad ones, but that was the worst.
I think I agree with you. I don't remember.
No, we did. That was our lowest on both.
Hmm.
We were like, that was awful. I didn't even finish it. I threw it in the garbage behind me. I was like, fuck that. And then I puked.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that happened.
Re-editing that video, man, that was experience, because I could, I felt secondhand sick from watching myself get sicker.
I was just...
Yeah, you're like, get over it, bitch. Keep drinking. I'm like, alright.
Me with, like, an ungodly amount of Jack Daniels in me, just like, you'll be fine. I like how I was the drunk one and you threw up.
I threw up, yeah. I look terrible in that video. I have those awful bug bites, which most of them are gone. There's still a few lingering, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck was biting me.
Yeah, I came over not knowing it was going to be a recorded episode, so I don't remember what I was wearing.
You looked really bad. You're in your typical drunk with the neon yellow shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you look. See, it had like the dirt stains perfectly on like around your boobs and up. You just, I don't know. You're really, you're really funny looking.
Yeah, because you didn't tell me we were actually gonna film it.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I kind of did, but that was such. I forgot to remind you.
Yeah, that would have been great to know. I might actually put some effort forth.
That was a good video. Looking back, it was a funny one. But man, I gotta fix up that audio still. Sorry about that. That should be fixed tomorrow morning, probably.
Yeah.
It took 3.5 hours to upload that. In the final video, we recorded it. We literally ended it right at the 3-hour mark. The final video is 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Where did we lose 20 minutes?
When we took breaks, remember? Because we had to piss and shit and puke. The only thing we're missing is coming. If we'd have the 4 holy quadrilogy, if we did the shitting, the pissing, the puking, and then the coming.
I made mayonnaise in my pants.
Sometimes I wear my wife's pads for my ass leaks.
You don't have a wife.
True. I don't even have a life. What's this episode about? Oh yeah.
I don't remember. What are we doing here?
I guess wrap up. What was last week? What did we talk about last week? Oh, we talked about creepypastas. Uh-oh.
Was last week also a drunk episode?
Yes, you were. I drove you here.
Oh. Fantastic.
Ricky drove on his own today, so I assume he's not drunk.
No, completely sober, and it's sad.
Yeah, that's why he has dads in his hands and balls in the other.
Do you remember Tradition?
Tradition?
Yeah, Tradition.
Oh, God, don't do it.
Pachoosh.
He hit the fucking dog. He sleeps on the bed behind us. So
Don't. You know how many bottles he's been hit with?
Well, we had 20 episodes, and God knows how many 8-hour walkthroughs we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should be a topic at some point, is our playthrough series.
Yeah. It was not great.
It was not.
Oh, there's a bottle cap. That's a Mountain Dew cap.
Oh, you must have dropped it and I never noticed. I blame you, punk.
Make me,
bitch. I guess wrap up. I had this idea. I completely forgot to do it again. I was going to go on Chat GPT and tell it to give me a shitty creepypasta story I was going to read live, but we didn't get that far. It was going to be shitty, and there was going to be a joke where the character would look out the window. He has 2 friends, one named Anthony, one named Ricky. Ricky gets hit by a car and Anthony's in a trash can puking. And that's our only plot relevance.
Isn't that ever? Always?
Yeah.
Oh, do we miss, like, stories from the week? Did I miss that part?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Why, did you have any more stories?
No. No, I'm good.
I have no stories from this week.
Okay.
It's been a boring week. It really has.
It has.
A little too quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Am I throwing you off yet?
Why did you do? Oh, I forgot about the tattoo.
Oh yeah, me too. We suck at this.
Yeah, he has a tattoo now.
Yeah. Please, can someone guess what it is?
Yeah, Doofy. Wait, does Doofy know what it is?
No, Doofy doesn't. I haven't told him.
Doofy, what is Ricky's tattoo?
What is it and where is it?
Yeah, you'll figure out probably in the next episode or two, but try to guess.
Like we're gonna. This is a challenge directly for Doofy.
Yeah, and where is it? Yeah, because I saw it. Ricky flashed me and I got scared. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, what is it? Where is it? And how is it?
How is it?
I don't know.
It's a little sore.
No, not really.
Oh, nice. Did I ever tell you the one tattoo?
Are you gonna throw up again?
I burp a lot. I've noticed that in the last couple months. I noticed I burp a lot. I never noticed it, and then someone came up to me like, Anthony, we talk in voice chatting all the time, and like every 5 minutes you've let out a fucking burp. I'm like, do I? And then I started noticing it.
I always thought it was just a joke.
No, I never noticed. I don't think I can control it. It just happens. I feel bad now. How long in my life have I been doing this?
Yes.
My entire life I've just been burping?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry.
Gay.
I wonder if I burped in anyone's face. I know I BA'd in someone's face before. That was at work when that happened. That was at Hardee's.
Whoopsies.
Oopsie.
Get off the fuel island?
No, I handed someone a burger and I went right into their face.
Oopsies.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be retarded. Yeah. There's some. I was gonna say, and you made me forget now.
I don't remember.
Let's see. Talk about me burping uncontrollably.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I don't remember now. It was something sort of related to the week.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll get into my little YouTube recommendation here.
Okay.
Wendigoon uploaded a new video titled "The Dead Man's Line."
Brandon Herrera's son.
But what happened? What about him?
What?
Brandon
Wendigoon.
Oh, Wendigoon? Oh, yeah.
Dumbass.
I don't watch Brandon Herrera. I don't know what joke you're talking about.
Oh.
But yeah. Wendigoon did a cool video. Yeah. And he also shaved his beard. And I don't know if he's gonna hear this, but you should shave the mustache. He has like that 70s porno stash. It does not look good on him.
Like the donut operator mustache?
Kinda. But yeah, that's about it. It was a good video. It was really long though, and I don't really have a lot to say. I never heard of it until you brought it up. That's an interesting case. And the guy got away. He was deemed not guilty. It's fucking crazy. He holds someone hostage for 63 hours with a shotgun behind their neck. Not guilty. And they supposedly tried to bomb his house. Yeah. Don't we all wish we could be like that?
I wish I can drive across town without getting pulled over.
Yeah, you get pulled over a lot. When was the last time you got pulled over?
Super Bowl Sunday.
This year, like early January or February?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I only got pulled over once, and that was in the Bonneville. So like, 2020, 2021, around then probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. Nothing interesting happened.
Yeah, I got... What did I get pulled over for?
Tags?
I think it was a tag thing, and I think I had something in the bed that he wanted to check out for some reason.
Oh, weird. What was it in the bed? Do you remember? Was
Well, I think this is a bonus thing. He kind of saw it walking up to the window. Because I usually have a cooler in the bed of my truck.
Yeah.
And it's not for drinks or anything. It's where I put all my straps and everything.
Yeah.
And they always, when I get pulled over, to ask about the cooler.
Oh.
I'm like, open it. Just open it, and there's just a bunch of ratchet straps in there.
Yeah. What are things to be in there? Alcohol?
That's usually what they're thinking.
Oh. Is it a crime to have it in a cooler in the back of the bed?
Technically, if it's out of case, they could get you for open container.
Oh.
But it's weird. Alcohol laws are weird. Technically, you're good if it's in the bed of the truck, regardless, but also it could be open container because cops' discretion. But I figured if it's in the bed of the truck, it's out of my reach. They can't get me for anything else.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Driving with alcohol in your vehicles. A real tricky situation sometimes.
Yeah. Ricky's getting up to grab another root beer. What's he gonna get? Ooh, Hanks. Damn, that's my last one, too. They're really... those ones taste weird. I don't know what's up with them. They're, like, really foamy and weird. Like, I love Hanks, but, like, the batch I bought must have been fucked up somehow, I think.
That or it's old.
It could be old.
That is weird. Oh, that is really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's why I couldn't find any. Because maybe there's a defect. But it tasted off.
I'm just gonna keep drinking it until I die.
Okay. Well, I think you'll drink it all before you die. Proceeds to choke himself with it.
Butt chug.
Butt chug. That's the video name. Butt chugging root beer. I got drunk SpongeBob as the thumbnail. Yeah, wrap up. That's about it. I think we should probably get into the news. Can't really. I think, like I said, I think this is going to be kind of a shorter episode. I don't know if there's a lot to talk about.
I don't think anything news. I can't think of anything like news like I can add to this. So this is going to be me elaborating to what you say.
Yeah. So did you see the videos of Donald Trump working at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because I still don't.
It was some political thing. Mostly, I think he just wanted to work at a McDonald's because he's weird like that.
He likes his McDonald's. He really does.
I think that's just, I got the chance to, might as well.
Yeah. Do you think the manager gave him vacation time to go and campaign afterward?
Probably.
Oh.
I can't believe they let him wear a suit.
I wonder if he has to keep it.
What?
The little apron.
Oh,
and
the
outfit.
apron?
Yeah.
He's wearing a suit and an apron, which, I like it. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was cool. Oh, he also did interview with your most hated person in the world.
Joe Rogan. I saw that. I didn't watch the podcast.
I watched a little bit of it, but then...
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I can't watch a 3-hour video. I can't sit there and... So I've been bits and piecing it.
Yeah, I usually listen to podcasts while working on something or doing something. Or fapping.
He was also on the 6 Feet Under podcast.
I don't even know what that is. What's that?
That is Mark Calloway, the Undertaker, a professional wrestler.
Oh, actually, I think I saw pictures of that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a podcast.
Yeah. He's on a lot of weird podcasts. Like, I think he was on Jake Paul's podcast.
Oh, God. Actually, I thought something that happened this week. I don't know if I should bring that up, but it's podcast related. Don't laugh at me. But oh, God, why am I admitting this? Well, okay, about that Trump and Joe Rogan thing, before I get into that, I will probably listen to that eventually, but from clips I've seen, apparently Joe Rogan and Trump fought a lot. Like, Joe Rogan got angry at Trump a lot throughout the episode, which is very surprising.
That's just Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah, I never actually watched a Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, it happens.
Despite the fact I
frequently.
hate him and he's my least favorite person, supposedly, I've never watched one. Yeah.
They're in. I like listening to ones with Pacific guests that I like, aka Joey Diaz.
Ah.
Because fucking Joey Diaz is hilarious.
Yeah. I started watching Distractable this week for the first time, and it was pretty good. I liked it.
The longer it goes along, the weirder and better it gets.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of classic episodes of the scrap. Distractable, like Bob's Fridge.
Yeah, I'll have to look those up. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have a complaint about podcasts, and it's gonna sound dumb, but I wish there was like a easier way to get them all.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I'm going through 3 different apps, and one of them I don't really use anymore. But I used to go through YouTube, which is where I find most of them. Spotify, which is for like Distractable and like Lateral and a couple other little ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one I don't use anymore. SoundCloud. People used to upload podcasts to SoundCloud. Yeah.
I watched one on Pepperbox.
Yeah.
But that's just unsubscribed, so it's a little bit more free. They can say what they want. Which the last episode of Unsubscribe was really good.
Yeah. YouTube has been taking down this podcast I listen to. It's called Criminally Stupid, which is not the original name.
Mm-hmm.
But it's these guys, they talk about how to catch a predators.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how recently there's those pedophile videos where people like stage something and then beat the pedophile up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, YouTube has been taking those down. And they now are going after that podcast just because it's a sting operation. Even though it is performed by the law. It is performed by police in that show.
It's all legal and on the up and up.
Yeah.
Oh, it turns out my neighbor got 11 years, not 7.
Oh. 7-Eleven. 11-7? 7-Eleven. Yeah.
They're not running all this time concurrently. They're running it back to back. So
nice.
And it's no parole, so he has to do all 11 years.
You don't hear a lot of them doing back to back. It's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what he did or said, but he pissed somebody off, and that's very rare to happen.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll talk about this. This is what I tried to avoid earlier. I tried to... Oh, what's it called? Okay. I tried to watch the Hawk Talk podcast. Don't hurt me.
Okay.
I watched probably the first 15 to 20 minutes of the first one, or one of the first ones, and I had to turn that shit off. That shit was awful. That's
worse than us?
I would say yes, but they also had like 2 million views somehow.
Yeah.
But no, it was like what did they talk about? They're talking about Botox. Okay, so this one lady, she's talking about how she used to get Botox, and she stopped. Then she stopped getting Botox, and then she was like, she also stopped shaving her coochie. And she said it's because she was attracting pedophiles because she had a young-looking face and a shaved pussy. Though this is literally the first.
She's got to be like 85 years old.
Oh, probably.
Like, Jesus Christ, no, that's no.
And then,
you dumb bitch.
And then she said something like she stopped using Botox because she kept attracting gay men, which I don't understand what that means.
I can actually kind of understand that one. I don't know why. Have you ever seen those like old women that kind of look like old men? That's because of the Botox.
Oh, okay.
That is the like lasting effect.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually look like a guy.
And then they're talking about how there's this thing now where you can get Botox and you can't sweat anymore, but the sweat comes out your groin area instead of your armpits.
So you look like you pissed yourself?
I guess. I don't know.
I'm a sweaty person.
And then the girl on there, she was talking about how she was doing an interview with Logan Paul earlier. That was weird as fuck too. But yeah, basically I stopped listening. I was like, this isn't for me. No.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! There's a guy on there. Oh, you're gonna get mad. I might be misremembering it. I might be thinking of someone else. But there's a guy on that podcast. He sounded just like Brandon Herrera. I swear to God, it's same voice. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of people share voices.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. I was like, damn, they got him for this?
Unironically, I bet he would just to make a mockery of it.
Yeah, I stopped after that. I did think the Botox attracting pedophiles in game end was funny, but I was like, god damn.
Yay, they did something funny.
Also, she brings up shaving her coochie out of nowhere. So, like, I stopped doing Botox and shaving my pussy to stop attracting pedophiles. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Yeah.
What? It's why we shouldn't let memes be memes anymore.
No, we shouldn't. But, yeah. There's also rumor that she was trying to get Donald Trump to be on her podcast, too.
No.
Did you see the clip where she got Richard Nixon?
What?
Never mind.
What?
But yeah, that was something. I think that was the only interesting that happened this week to me. Was I listened to Distractable for the first time, and I tried to listen to Hawk Talk podcast. Do you know what Hawk Tool is?
I know the meme. It's overdone. That's the one that like annoyed me from the get-go.
I would agree. I didn't think it was very funny. I wasn't even fully aware of it until a lot later, I think. It's a very normie meme. It's like that pineapple pen thing. Remember that?
No.
Good. There's this Asian guy go, pineapple pen. And then there was that black guy who like did that wow face, you remember? He would be like, oh. And then he has like brands you can buy at Walmart now. Like a rice cooker you can buy at Walmart with his hands. I don't even know what that guy was called. I just saw his videos everywhere. I was like, this is awful. It was like the first big TikToker.
I hate the internet.
Yeah, me too. In fact, we're canceling the podcast. Episode 22 is the final episode. Goodbye. Sorry, Doofy. Oh yeah, we were still talking about the news. I completely forgot that we were doing that. We were talking about Donald Trump at McDonald's. Anyway.
Okay, here we go.
Is there anything else to talk about with that? You want to keep going?
I mean, I thought it was kind of interesting, kind of cool.
I thought it was funny. I'm not gonna lie. You hear about these Pokemon leaks? I'm not really fully sure what happened. But I guess someone at the Pokemon company leaked a bunch of stuff, and there's some internal documents on Pokemon lore and how they do Pokemon character designs. Very interesting stuff. There's so usually just like a sheet. It'll say like age 18 or age 20, description, and then she's like a high profile person in the games or not. And one of them got leaked, and it was literally 18-year-old hot Latino lady. It's like, god damn it, Nintendo knows their audience too well.
Yep.
But I was hoping some people would find some fucked up ones like Galali or Shota, but that never popped up, I don't think. But I guess interesting about this leak, in Pokemon lore, Pokemon do fuck humans. It's canon now.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know Pokemon names. I just know that they did it. Yeah.
And they are coming for you.
Yeah. So that means you Pokemon players, your Pokemon might be getting more action than you.
I don't think we needed to learn this to know that.
Oh, I saw a furry for the first time, actual fursuit. For the first time the other day. I was out somewhere, and they were doing, like, early trick-or-treating for some reason. And people handing candy. One of them was, like, a big furry dude. I just was like, I'm not even going to acknowledge that.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that was interesting.
No, it wasn't.
Not really. I don't even know what furry it was. I couldn't figure out what the fucking animal was. Team Fortress 2 had an update where they fixed Scout's pants. They were the wrong color since release. And one day after they fixed it, they reverted it because it conflicted with too many pre-existing items. They finally fixed the glitch for 17 years and said, it's too much work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hanks and dads and balls.
Hank's dad's balls.
Oh, I forgot to write down some news on here. I completely forgot about this, but we have our first look at Bobby Hill in the new King of the Hill series. Yeah. He's a chef. He has like a... little strips of hair on his face like me. Yeah. I was trying to grow a beard for Halloween. It didn't work. I haven't shaved since January.
You probably should do that.
Why? What? Does it look bad?
But it looks interesting.
Oh.
Is that really the best it grows?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's sad.
I was told by my grandpa he didn't start growing beard hair until his like early 70s. So yeah, that's why my grandpa has a beard now.
Cool.
But we also saw a picture of Nancy, or what's believed to be Nancy. It's just kind of a random character to pick, but alright. She looks interesting. But these were posted to a voice actress Instagram and Thread account. Her name is Gray. I'm probably going to fuck up her last name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. She's a classic cartoon voice actress. She played Mandy in Billy and Mandy and Vicky on Fairly Odd Parents. She actually never voiced anyone on King of the Hill. So we don't know who she's voicing.
Weird.
Some people say she could be the new voice of Luann or a new character entirely. I don't know.
You think this King of the Hill reboot's gonna... Well, continuation's gonna last a while?
Currently, we're on season 2, so at least 2 seasons. I don't know, though. I think it's really going to depend on the quality, because if it even sucks a little bit, it probably won't. Because streaming services like to cancel cartoons really quickly.
Yeah.
The only exception is Hulu, and even they do it sometimes.
Yeah, I really wish they never ended so we could have just gotten here naturally.
I think if it never ended... Oh, there's a bug in here. Cool. I think if it never ended, it'd probably still just be a 13-year-old Bobby and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I am a little sad that King of the Hill did end when it ended, but I will also say that the last season, it had a lot of stinker episodes. There's a couple episodes in there. It's like, okay. Oh, Ricky's yawning.
I just hope it's King of the Hill.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my hope, is it is what it was for the most part.
I mean, Bobby's gonna be 21, so we'll see how it goes.
21 alcoholic. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Get her doing. I know back in the day, we used to talk about King of the Hill theories and what we'd want from a reboot. I don't know if we ever did a podcast on it. I think it's kind of not that interesting anymore, sadly.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but I don't know. It's really a point to talk about it.
Again, Bill dies.
Bill dies. My theory is that Nancy finds a younger man, and then John Redcorn gets to become the Dale. And Dale and John Redcorn are friends, and Nancy's fucking like the pool guy or something. I don't know if that would happen, but that's what I'm hoping.
I always thought it was going to be that one kid.
What, Joseph?
Your wife left you.
Oh, Dooley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that...
Oh, is he going to come back? Man, you got me kind of excited. I'm thinking side characters. Jimmy Witcher, the little retard dude. Hey, what are you doing? What do you want?
Twig Boy?
What if the first episode has Twig Boy in it? That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Twig Boy, gotta have the one Mexican character.
Enrique or Octavio?
Yes. Both.
Yeah. I'm Octavio, man. You know what I found out? Octavio is Mike Judge doing a Mexican impression. Yeah.
Which one's fuck, what's that guy?
Chris Rock?
No.
Oh.
There's one character that's actually fuck. Never mind. I don't remember the guy's name, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, give me a description. We can figure this out.
The Mexican, long hair.
Mexican long hair. Oh.
Old.
Huh? Bald?
Old.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Machete dude?
Yeah.
I forget his name. But yeah, that's Enrique.
Oh.
Yep. Enrique. I forget the guy's name. I can't believe I forgot his name. Yeah. I'm still excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering what we're going to get a release date. I wonder what we're going to get a fucking trailer. That'd be a crazy event.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Dale.
I think because he was still working on the show when he passed. I think it might have been too late in production for them to write anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think they'll just probably get a voice that sounds like it. Yeah.
Do you have any family that sounded like him?
I have no clue. I don't know anything about Johnny Hardwick. He was a very keep to himself person, really.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in a lot of things. His King of the Hill is basically the big thing he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then we got there's a lot of voice actors who passed. Tom Petty, you got Luann's voice, Brittany Murphy. The guy who does Principal Moss, he passed away. I forget his name. Betty White voiced like a lot of background characters, and she passed away.
Tammy Wynette.
Tammy Wynette passed pretty early on, actually. They replaced her voice in the series. Yeah. I think that's about it, other than like little side characters and guest stars and stuff. Like Dale Earnhardt, he's a little dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the show went for it enough in time for him to die in show.
What do you mean?
Dale Earnhardt.
He died in show? What do you mean?
I don't think... Wasn't it like 1998, 1999, and 2000? It's like the years it's based in.
I don't know.
So technically at the end of the series, in show, Dale Earnhardt would still have been alive.
Yeah. King of the Hill years get weird because they kind of stopped talking about it, but some events that happen in real life are kind of referenced in the show, so it's a little weird. I'm not sure where the King of the Hill reboot would take place either. Like modern day or...
So, going off what I thought it was, it'd be 2015.
Okay.
2015, 2016, which is not a bad time.
No. 2016 was a crazy fucking year. I wonder if they'll reference Harambe.
Probably not.
That'd be crazy if Dale's like, you gotta see this thing on the news. They shot this fucking gorilla.
It's a government plot.
It's a government plot. He knew Hillary Clinton's secrets. That's what everyone was saying back in the day. Yeah. Godzilla celebrates his 70th birthday. Nothing special. Yeah, there's the little video. That's it. No movie in production that we know of. There's an anime adaptation of a manga. Go for it, Nakamaru. It looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of fan art of that manga, so I wonder if the show will have an audience or not. I don't know. But yeah, it's basically about it for news. There really wasn't a lot this week. Anything you think of?
Really?
Any important deaths? Yeah, I don't know. The first episode of our podcast, we were talking about how we were excited for 2024 because we wanted to see King of the Hill news and GTA news, and honestly, we really haven't got a lot of either.
Yeah.
A little bit of King of the Hill news, but that's about it.
Nothing on GTA.
Yeah.
GTA 6.
Pretty much nothing. Yeah.
Which you feel like they'd start advertising everything now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with GTA 6. I am glad we did get that little teaser trailer, though.
Yeah.
That was a really cool video, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you that I was on break when I watched that for the first time at work.
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing the song, and that's a song I listen to a lot, but for some reason I thought, like, that's a song that's everywhere. And then the second time I watched it, I realized, oh, I only know that song because I listen to it a lot. But it's Tom Petty running, not Run Down a Dream. Shit, what song even is it? It's from the same album. I love that album. Love is a Long, Long Road. Yeah.
I don't know if I still don't know if I'm gonna like the concept of the Bonnie and Clyde thing.
Why is that?
Oh, sounds like it's gonna get a little dumb.
Oh, maybe. I mean, it is Florida. It should get a little dumb, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that would work if you just base the entirety of GTA 5 in Florida. It would work.
Yeah. GTA 5 or GTA 6?
GTA 5. If you take that game and put it in Florida, I feel like it still would work.
Yeah, probably.
I actually think it would work better.
Yeah.
In particular, Trevor.
I think Trevor would be Meth Man. Well, he kind of already is.
Yeah. Like, you figured he'd go to his people, which is Florida.
Yeah. My favorite thing about that game and Trevor is how anti-weed he is. He's like, try a real drug, try some meth. Hell yeah. I love that. Love that about him.
Yeah.
I left my phone over there.
Again, but also
Go on.
in a game that's based in Florida, it honestly make Trevor look not as crazy.
I could see it.
Like, because Florida's a very Trevor state. Yeah, you gotta give me that one.
Yeah. It'd be interesting, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if for the next GTA, if they would go somewhere different. Like, they've been doing the same places a lot, like Vice City, Liberty City, and then Los Santos. I wonder if they would go somewhere else. What do you think?
I'd like to see Chicago.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people say they should do one in the Midwest. But I will say, Midwest has... it's very hard to grasp the culture of the Midwest. I will say that.
Again, I really feel like Chicago would work really well.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the way that it is.
Yeah. I want to see some damn cornfields, though. I want to drive through some cornfields. What?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really, really cool.
That's the one thing we have in the Midwest. We have a lot of cornfields. A lot. Sometimes like not soybeans. Just I don't know what kind of beans they even are. Are they soybeans?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, they are. For the most part, they are.
Yeah. That's all life is just corn. If you really think about it.
But have you ever noticed how 1 year a field is corn, 1 year a field is beans?
No, I never noticed that.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep, they do it on a rotation.
Nice.
So if like this field's corn now, the next year it'll be soybeans.
I'll have to notice. I'll check that out next year.
Yeah.
Because I know some cornfields.
Yeah, there's one just down the road from you that I guarantee next year's gonna be soybeans.
Interesting. I will say, living with my grandma when I was a kid, out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by cornfields, it was kind of creepy at times. There were 2 instances where, the cornfields got a little real. One of them was, it wasn't fully the cornfield, it was like this crazy plot of land, and then a cornfield, and Yeah, we're playing hide and seek and shit got weed there.
Hmm.
And then my grandma's neighbor, she had a kid, and the kid literally ran into a cornfield and went missing for like a day or two. And when they found him, he was like really fucked up because that shit gets into your face. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
the dust and shit.
Yeah. And the corn stalks smack your eyes and scratch them. Those things, I didn't know they can go through skin that easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, kind of have to know how to walk through it.
Yeah. That kid did not, apparently. he lived.
And also, it's really, really difficult to, once you're stuck in a cornfield, to get back out again.
Yeah. Have you ever been stuck in a cornfield?
Yes.
I was taught never to go anywhere near it, and I was like, you know what? Fair enough.
I don't remember what happened, but we ended up in the dead center of the cornfield and couldn't figure out how to get out.
I got stuck. Is there a corn maze I got stuck in, I think, at one point as a kid?
It wasn't even a corn maze. It was just a field.
Yeah? How'd you feel?
Not great.
Oh. How long were you there? Do you remember?
Then we realized that we could just follow the rows again and get back out. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, I don't even know what the hell we're talking about. I went to my grandma's house the other day to help out my grandpa. First of all, my car hit 200,000 miles.
Cool.
But someone out there built something. There was an actual building that was not there before. It scared the hell out of me. I was like, what the fuck? I'm so not used to development out there. It's weird as hell.
Mm-hmm.
It looked nice, too, from what I saw. It was like a giant garage or something.
A barn.
Yeah, it might have been a barn. Yeah. I will say, as a kid, I'm still upset that there was like 3 or 4 abandoned houses out there. I never ever got to explore the inside of any of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still upset by that. I should have. Though they probably would have collapsed on my fat ass.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know. I like when they go out and for practice for the fire department, they just burn the houses down and they have to go in and put it out.
Yeah. There's a house that right over there, right by here, they used to do that too.
Mm-hmm.
That house is fucking weird because I think I knew the last owner of that house. If I don't remember, that house looked really nice on the inside, but really shitty on the outside.
Yeah.
Like it had like hardwood flooring and a crazy staircase.
Yeah. But the cool thing, after they do all their practice, they have already pulled all the bad stuff out of it.
Yeah.
So they just go back in and they set it back on fire and let it burn to the ground.
That's what they did. That's why that house isn't there anymore. That house was creepy though. It's like right next to a park where kids play, and it was like the fucking house from Monster House right across the street from it, just staring at the kids playing. It's like, damn. Do you know where I'm talking about or no? Just down there?
Not really.
I can show you where the house was. It's just a lot now.
There's been a few. Oh, they finally tore down that house that was just behind Dairy Queen.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that.
I don't know when they did that, but they did that.
Yeah. Our little town has had a lot of construction this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But I guess we should probably get into the topic because we're kind of being boring. We're just a bunch of old men talking about the area we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the Dairy Queen.
Back in 2004, there used to be a dealership building uptown where they still worked on cars.
Back in 2006.
Right there where that parking lot was, just down from the bakery.
Me and my family, we used to go to this little place called Kmart.
Yeah, there's just that big penis.
The big penis. I missed the big penis. I know what you're talking about.
No, I don't know. Think you do. The big penis looking building uptown used to be the courthouse. And then they built the stupid ass one that doesn't look like a penis.
I hate that new courthouse. I hate modern architecture.
I'm just mad it doesn't look like a penis.
It doesn't look like a penis. I thought you were talking about the penis graffiti that was next to your house. You used to drive by all the time and take pictures of.
Yeah.
They took that down.
And then it went back up.
I think it's down again.
And it came back down.
Sad. That was a good, very well drawn penis for its spray paint.
I'm sorry, but the old courthouse definitely looks like a schlong.
I have to check it out. That sounded wrong. I'll have to check that out.
You just gotta whip it out. Yeah, it does look like a penis.
Oh, it looks just like my pecker.
Flag and everything.
Flag and everything. Yeah, I stuck a flag, one of those little pina colada flags in my urethra.
Ow, fuck.
Ow. And I put a little olive on top of it.
Okay, what's the topic again?
We're talking about horror movies.
Oh. That's a horror movie.
That is a hell of a horror movie. I was watching a short film where a guy gets infected by a bug and he whips his dick out in a movie theater and the giant bug comes out of his dick and splits it into like a banana peel. Oh, it's horrific.
It's like the old shotgun barrel exploding in the old cartoons.
Yes, exactly. Like Bugs Bunny sticks his finger in it.
Boosh!
Don't do that in real life, by the way.
Ow.
Ricky's getting up to grab another bear. Oh, another dad's? Okay. Oh, he changed his mind.
I don't remember if this one's good or not.
It's generic. It's not bad, though. Are you okay? You got like a stump. Did you injure your leg?
Probably.
Oh. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about horror movies. So, the last 2 Octobers, I have done a movie a day. 31 movies for October. And let me tell you guys, don't do that. It's a waste of fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, if there's ever an excuse that I didn't get a podcast out this whole month, it's like, sorry, I was watching a movie.
I can't sit through movies anymore.
Really? Okay.
I don't know why. I can't sit through movies and I can't sit through a lot of long TV shows.
You got that skibby brain rot, don't you?
But a hour-long podcast, just fine.
Oh. Yeah, but this isn't an hour long. Well, it's almost an hour. He's such a weird-looking dog. You see, I haven't wronged him yet. Bite him in the dick. Bite him in the dick.
Don't bite my dick. That just made me paranoid. I don't know why.
But yeah, I guess I talk about the horror movies I watched this year, last year, and just horror movies we watched throughout our lives. I'm gonna use horror as a very vague term because what's horror? I don't know. Just whatever. Most horror movies aren't even that scary, so...
There's a lot of horror movies I remember from seeing, and I don't know the name of them.
Yeah. What, when you were like a little kid and stuff, or?
Things I saw bits and pieces of. Like, there's this one I remember.
Yeah.
It's, bunch of people died, or got murdered on a boat. And a bunch of people go on said boat, and they talk to the ghosts.
Oh, Ghost Ship, I think.
And then they get off said boat, and they see a bunch of people going onto another boat with crates of guns to do it again.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's Scarface. I don't know.
I don't know what the movie's called. I just remember it being really weird.
Yeah.
Because this is what my mom likes, is like horror, like the cheap horror movies, or like generic sci-fi horror movies.
Yeah.
And so I know a few, I just don't know their names.
So
if I go into plot lines and you're just like, oh, what's that movie called? I don't know.
The first time I really remember a scary movie, it's going to sound dumb, but it's true. As a little kid, I was scared of everything. Everything. And so, I don't know if it was my mom or my dad. My mom tells me it was my dad, but I know my mom really likes Halloween, so I'm going to blame her. Basically, I watched the first 5 or so minutes of the original Halloween, and that's freaked me out as a kid. It's the scene where it's like little baby Michael Myers. Well, he's like a little kid.
Mhm.
He stabs his sister or babysitter, and then yeah, that's basically about it. But it's just the way it's shot. It's very well done.
Yeah, yeah. For as cheaply as the movie was made, it was incredible.
I will say, I watched Halloween this month, and it was good, but yeah, I don't know if it's really anything that special. I think
mean,
it started a big genre though.
It was less than a shoestring budget.
Oh yeah, the thing that always upset me is that movie's supposed to be in Illinois, but they've only ever filmed in like California for all of those movies. And then the person who made like the sets, she was open like, yeah, this is set in Illinois. We shoot it in California, but it's based on a town from New Jersey that I lived in. So it's like, what the fuck what are you talking about?
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. But
based in Illinois.
Yeah.
None of them have ever been to Illinois.
Nope. Oh, maybe some of the newer ones. I don't know. I don't think so though.
I don't know, because you can't understand Illinois without filming in Illinois.
Yeah. I was watching this video on YouTube. It was this guy. He was like trying to pick the best movie from every state. He went to Illinois. He basically, besides Halloween, he was just talking about Chicago. And that's it. I was like, God damn it.
We had a movie made here.
Yes, we do. I know the name. I always wanted to see that movie. It has Jamie Lee Curtis in it, so
yeah,
it has a Halloween connection.
I thought there was a couple movies made here.
I only know about one movie and an episode of a TV show. That's all I know. That was made here. And then there's a show. What's it called? Supernatural?
Mm-hmm.
That show has a lot of things that happen in this town. This town gets named a lot in that show for some reason. I don't know why. It's really weird.
The only one I remember seeing is and I only remember this because it's so goddamn accurate.
Yeah?
Fuck.
It's fine.
Leave it out. We're going to this town. They're in a whorehouse.
There's a whorehouse?
Yes. They went to a whorehouse motel claiming it's our town.
Yeah.
And I went like, accurate as shit.
Yeah.
For crackheads, whorehouse, and cornfields.
Yeah, and abandoned houses.
The trifecta of the Midwest.
Abandoned buildings. Yeah.
Abandoned buildings.
Rust on
whorehouse.
cars. Snow.
Oh, no. I wish they'd do a Halloween where it snowed.
I wish they'd do it a Friday the 13th when it snowed. I think that'd be fun. You think Jason will wear a coat, or do you think he'd badass it and just wear his usual outfit? He wears like a little scarf. He has like little earmuffs. He's got his school lunchbox. He's ready to go.
No, I really feel he'd just be butt booty naked.
I'm shocked we've never seen Jason's dick in any of the movies. You see his face, but you never see his dick.
Of course, wasn't he a retarded kid? So
Yes,
schlong would just be massive.
Yeah, it probably would. Well, he's also deformed, so who knows? Maybe he has like 3 dicks.
I've seen way too many special needs kids' dicks to know that is inaccurate.
I don't know. I don't know if that's something you should want to say out loud.
I am. It is my emotional trauma. I will deal with it how I see fit.
He was a kid too when it happened.
Yes.
I hope.
Yes.
Come here, little dumb Jimmy. Want some candy?
No.
Come into my white van.
No, I was
I got some
I was
insulin.
kind of like the masturbation police.
Oh yeah, he told me that several times.
In school. And good God, those kids had something to be proud of. That they. Good God.
I remember one of the kids. He was in your class, but we were in a class together, and we went to the bathroom at the same time. I don't know why, but he went straight to the urinal, and you know what he did? He just pulled his shit all the way down. I was like, God damn, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
I walked in and said, "Blank, we have to go back to class." He just walked out and went like, "Look, Ricky, it's bigger than the ruler." What the fuck?
Look, Ricky, it's bigger than it was 3 seconds ago. That was bigger than a ruler?
Yes. And it actually was. What the fuck? I'm just like, I come back to the classroom just 1,000 yards there.
Yeah.
Just wore a helmet that says "Born to Kill," smoking a Marlboro.
In my class, I don't think I saw any dicks in my class. I don't think. But like a lot of them, this is gonna sound terrible, but a lot of kids in my class, they're trying to go after this fat lady, and they would all wear like either short shorts or like gray sweatpants, and they would like try to get it to like show out through the pants a lot for this fat lady. It was very concerning.
Yeah, very.
But then for some reason, there's this kid, he was trying to get me to hook up with the fat lady. I was like, I don't want to die. No, thank you.
No.
She wasn't my type. Besides, she was one of those... She was like 19. She was one of those adults that didn't graduate and then came back. Mm-hmm. And then she dropped out her senior year. Like, what was the point of even coming back if you're just going to drop out again?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very scary horror movie, by the way, that we're talking about. Yeah. But let's get back into it. Yeah, my mom, she scared me with Halloween as a kid.
Yeah.
Yep. But I got some pre-recorded that I wrote them down, and I got like the 20 that I've watched this month so far. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll try to go through those as fast as I can and see if you have anything to say about them.
This is a very side tangent episode, and I love it.
It's fine. There's nothing to talk about. Well, we already sort of talked about Friday the 13th. I think Friday the 13th is probably my favorite horror franchise. I like Jason. Mm-hmm. I really do. And I think a lot of the movies are pretty fun. Even if they kind of suck near the end. Mm. The first one I ever saw was Jason X.
Which is still one of my favorite kills.
I love Jason X. I think Jason X is one of my favorites.
Just get in this sleeping bag and I'm gonna beat you both to death with it.
Yeah. I also love the what is it, like the freezing water? It's not water, it's like hydrogen or something. He sticks the girl's face in it and then smashes her against the drawer.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, that's great.
Why is the one that I remember the most always Freddy versus Jason?
Freddy versus Jason is a weird one. I like it, but it does have some flaws, I think. The biggest problem is that they made Jason afraid of water, which is stupid because he lives in the water, basically.
Yeah, that's his home.
Yeah. They had to do something, though. Like, Freddy's thing was nightmares. Like, what is Jason scared of? Pussy? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. His mom?
I don't know. His dad, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, he's a 7-foot retarded guy. There's not much fear there.
A possible zombie, too, so yeah. But I love Freddy vs. Jason. I love the fight scenes. I like the ending. Apparently there's a different ending that never happened. But, yeah. It was some other horror movie monster that I actually don't know much about. It's Pinhead from the Hellraiser series, which I never saw. And, it was Freddy and Jason. They fought so much they both basically went to hell and saw Pinhead. And Pinhead's like, "What the fuck's wrong with you two? Why are you doing this?"
Yeah, it was a very weird movie.
It is. There are some fun kills in it.
Yeah.
There's also that scene where the girl, she gets her nose ripped off, and then she wakes up and her nose isn't ripped off. It's like, what the fuck?
My thing isn't the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th two completely different states?
Yeah. They're close by. I think Elm Street's supposed to be somewhere in Ohio, and Camp Crystal Lake's in New Jersey, but...
That's a distance.
Yeah. Jason had a hell of a walk. You think he hitchhiked? You think someone picked his ass up?
Took a bus.
Took
who takes Greyhound anymore?
Exactly.
And he'd honestly probably be the least ugly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Friday 13th, some fun ones. The first two Friday 13ths are weird. They're like murder mysteries more than the rest. I like Friday 13th Part 2. I like Bagface Jason. Everyone knows him for the hockey mask. I don't know. I like the Bagface. I really do.
I dig. Sometimes they get very unhinged and weird.
They do. Famously, they would also get really censored, where they couldn't show all the gore that they made, which is really sad. Especially if you see some of the shit. Some of the shit got crazy gory, but then they're like, oh, we can't, or else the movie be NC-17 or something, and we couldn't show it in theaters. Like, fuck off.
I do want to make a horror movie, but I know the way it ended up. With us, it would end up being really funny.
Yeah.
But also the most gory shit ever.
Yeah. But Part 3, that's like the most generic. Also, I'm doing this fun thing where every Friday 13th I'm actually watching the next one in order. Currently I'm on Part 2, but this December it will actually be Part 3 because there's Friday 13th this December. Yeah. But I think that's about it for Friday 13th. The last thing is that they are working on a new one, but it is fucking crazy. There's this big lawsuit, and I don't know what happened, and all I know is that all production on everything Friday 13th had to cancel, including the video game, and that pissed me the fuck off, because they're literally working on the Jason X update, where they had the Jason X map, and you could play as Uber Jason. It was going to be fucking crazy, and they canceled it right before that release. I was very upset. But, yeah. I will say, Friday 13th, the video game, pioneer, because now there's, like, an Evil Dead game, and then the Killer Clowns game, and the Dead by Daylight game, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. So that game single-handedly started the slasher movie video game genre again.
Yeah, I've never seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I have, and it's not that as good as I think most people say it is. But there's one really creepy scene in that movie. The beginning, it has this hitchhiker character. That's the only scene in that entire movie that made me really uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable scene. The rest of it is borderline a comedy, I think. But a lot of people are like, it's super scary. I didn't see it. But that I will say the intro was a little scary with the hitchhiker. That scene freaks me out. But yeah. I guess we'll talk about Halloween now. A little bit. I've never watched a lot of the Halloweens. I think I've only seen the first 3 or 4, and then the 2018 one, which we saw in theaters. Yeah. First Halloween, it's decent, but it's really slow. The second Halloween, I remember liking a lot as a kid, but that movie was for some reason like banned on TV. It would never air during the Halloween season. But that's the one that takes place mostly in a hospital. But yeah. Halloween 3 is a fun one. It has nothing to do with the other ones. It's just about an evil mass corporation that kills kids. But it's a fun movie. And then part 4, Michael comes back, and it's Michael. And 5 and 6 get fucking weird and stupid, where Michael's in like a cult, and they control him with magic stones. And there's an incest thing where he raped his niece or something. It gets fucking weird. I never watched them. I don't really want to. Then I saw... Halloween Resurrection with... who is it? Not Coolio. Busta Rhymes is in it. He kills Michael. I remember... I saw... That might have been the first one I ever saw. It did not leave a good impression.
Doesn't sound like it.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. And then 2018, we saw that in theater. I loved that movie when I first saw it. I still like it. I don't think it's as good as the first time I watched it, but I still really like it. Yeah. I saw that this year too, again. But yeah. Nightmare on Elm Street.
I've seen one of those.
I've only seen the first 2. I'm not the biggest Freddy guy, honestly. The first one's really fun. It has Johnny Depp in it.
Yeah.
And the second one's really gay, but that's the point. But yeah.
Isn't Freddy just a dead pedophile?
in the original series, he's just a child killer. In the remake, he's a child killing pedophile.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's a lot to say for Nightmare on Elm Street. Really cool. Good special... Well, not great special effects, but good for the time. But yeah. I have Godzilla written down, because it's sort of horror related. The original Godzilla, 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend.
Wasn't that just how they made money off of them getting nuked?
Basically. But it's a tragic story, and it has some crazy scenes. And then Godzilla -1, that movie's also great. It has a little bit of horror at the beginning, but it's mostly just a drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's something I noticed. A lot of horror movies are just dramas, really, at the end of the day. With a monster or killer or something. And then last year, we'll get into it. Is that the one, or?
No, that's not the one.
Okay, where'd you find that? Like eBay?
Kyle gave it to me.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
Anyway, and audio listeners, Ricky brought out an emblem of the car that almost killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Forgot it was in my pocket. Just felt something in my pocket, pulled it out to see what it was.
Did it give you a scare?
Mm.
Is that the real horror movie? Chevy Impala's?
That's another movie I want to see.
What's that? Chevy Impala?
There's a movie with a killer car.
Oh, Christine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's on my list this year at some point.
Yeah, never seen it.
Me neither. It's a Stephen King book.
I know it's a really rare car that would never came in red.
Wait, is it a Chevy Impala?
No, it's not a Chevy Impala.
Do you know what it is?
I do. I don't remember.
Oh, I'm going to go to my favorite website. The Internet Movie Car Database. Alright. And then, Christine. What is it? It is a Plymouth Fury. Fury. Not furry.
Yeah, and it never came in red. They were all white.
Huh. Interesting. This entire... Why is it all in, like, French? That's weird. But yeah. Plymouth Fury. Old Plymouth. I don't even know much about Plymouth. That's a weird one I don't know much about.
I wish I knew.
I think it's Chrysler owned originally.
Yeah, it's Chrysler.
Yeah. Anyway, last year I watched all the Universal movies, monster movies. And I would recommend the early few, and then the later few kind of got shitty.
Yeah, there's only one that matters.
Yes, The Invisible Man. I watched it back in junior high, and I loved it. And me and Ricky watched it every Halloween.
Yep.
And yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, might be one of my favorite movies of all time, surprisingly. Pretty close to it is The Bride of Frankenstein. That's also a really good one.
Yeah, haven't seen that.
But
You'll be the death of me with your slowness.
You'll be the death of me with your slowness.
Which I've unironically said in real life.
There's also the sequel, The Invisible Man Returns, which is actually also really good.
The Son of the Invisible Man.
Son of the Invisible Man, that's a classic. You had not seen that one. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. You should check it out. Son of the Invisible Man. I was surprised because I was surprised not only in Son of the Invisible Man, but in the 2020 reboot that they actually got a special need person to play that character. That's a joke.
What?
Never mind.
I didn't even hear what you said. I just went,
Oh, yes. But the first one was old Dracula. Dracula's fine. Frankenstein. I really liked Frankenstein. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and The Invisible Man are my favorites. Funny enough, all three are directed by the same person. Yep. And those are his. He did 4 Universal monster movies. The other one is okay, not as good as the others, but yeah. But yeah. There's also the Mummy movies, which I did not like any of those. All the Mummy movies kind of suck.
Modern Brendan Fraser.
That's what those are based on, but no, they're from the 30s, the originals.
I didn't like the remake. That's another movie series I was forced to watch as a kid.
Oh, the Mummy series?
Yes.
Yeah. I never actually seen them. I don't think I've seen Brendan Fraser in a lot of movies. The only one I could think of is Gods and Monsters and Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Some of his best works back in action, because what a fucking shit show that was.
Yeah, that was directed by the guy who made Gremlins.
They had a gremlin in it.
It had a gremlin in it. And it had the Gremlins music in it every time they got in it. Yeah.
I never noticed that.
The Gremlins, that's a good horror series. The first ones are actually a really good Christmas movie.
But what a clusterfuck of a movie that was. I love it.
Yeah. Gremlins 2, that movie is fucking crazy. We never watched it together, but we should.
Yeah.
There's a certain scene in there I would want to see your live reaction to. That's all I'll say about that.
The last time you said that, you showed me Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah, Freddy Got Fingered. That is a horror movie if you really think about it.
There is a couple people that want to see it, so we may have a garage movie night next summer.
Freddy Got Fingered?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I was listening to a review of Freddy Got Fingered.
Mm-hmm.
He did bring something interesting up. He said that the movie was good, but he said it could have been better if it was done like with real people. like a bad grandpa or you know, something like that, or where it was live reactions to Tom Green like doing whatever the fuck he's doing, like jerking off the horse or something.
I really want to see the green cut where the movie makes sense.
I don't think it does make sense.
Again, from what he has always stated in interviews, is it would have been good had they not made me cut like this one scene out.
Yeah.
So he completely cut a character out that made some of it make sense.
He cut like 3 characters out from what I'm aware of.
I want to see the gay Indian guy.
Yes. We've seen a lot of this deleted footage, and he is a weird fucking dude.
What is the uncle's name?
I don't remember.
Did that just like, you're a cocksucker? And the
Yes.
uncle character went, well, yeah. Yeah. That's not an insult. That's just basic fact.
Yellow?
Jim?
Neil, what's happening, Toots?
Oh, no, this is so hard. It's Gord, and he was throwing some cheese, and then he said he was going to put some cheese in my ass, and then he ran off. I think he's on his way home.
Neil, you suck!
What?
You suck cock!
Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
I would have loved to see that scene in the actual movie.
We need the Freddy Got Fingered green cut. We really do.
Give us the green cut.
Yes, I would buy that.
Can we just, like, do you think we can get enough people to just, like...
Actually, I do have a petition to get the movie re-released. It has 100 signatures.
Give us the green cut. Just keep going.
Give
Going
us the
to
green
Tom
cut.
Green. Give us the green cut of Freddy Got Fingered.
Have you seen Tom Green recently? He lives on a farm now and rides horses.
The irony.
Yeah. Oh, God. Look, Daddy, I'm a farmer.
Again, I really, really think that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would. But, we'll get back into this little thing here. What, you got something else to say?
No.
I also want to talk about silent films, because I watched a few. Not that many, but a few.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is Phantom of the Opera from 1925. That is a great fucking movie for that old.
Mm-hmm.
It is weird that they chose to make an opera movie in the silent era,
Mm-hmm.
but it kind of makes it better because I don't have to listen to opera while watching it.
Mm-hmm. Never seen it.
Oh, it's really cool. The Phantom, he's legitimately like a comic book bad guy. Like, he's like, I have this place rigged to explode. It's crazy. He's like this evil maniacal face. It's real interesting. I highly recommend it. He also did The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is not really a horror movie, but it started the horror genre for Universal. Yeah, he played what's the guy's name? Quasimodo. Yeah, and I don't know. It's not as good, but he did a lot of his own stunts, which were crazy because he used to jump off this set of a giant church, a cathedral and shit. Yeah, it was crazy. The Man Who Laughs. That's the movie that inspired the Joker. Also not scary, but really interesting movie. I really like that one. Yeah. I'm also just like no release for that movie in America, which is really weird. And the last one is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which is like an actual legit horror movie. And it's really, I mean, it's not scary, but it's a fascinating thing to watch. It's like the first movie to have this whole German expressionism with all the twisted buildings and shit. Very Tim Burton-esque, like 100-something years before he was even around. Yeah, it was crazy stuff. I highly recommend basically all those I said. Dude,
do any of them have the one guy that resembled a guy from World War II?
No, none of those. No Hitler. Hitler is not in the background of a silent film that we know of. I wonder, do you think one day we'll find like video footage of Hitler on accident in just a random scene? Like, I found this old 100-year-old film around. There he is.
Did you see the one with him at the Olympics?
Yeah.
Where he's tweaking the fuck out?
Yeah, he was on drugs really badly. What a fucking dickhead. Imagine being anti-drug and then doing drugs. What a dickhead.
Doing all the drugs.
Yeah, and then eventually he started giving his soldiers the drugs. Like, we need performance enhancers. Take some heroin, damn it.
You know he invented sex dolls?
Yeah, he also is missing a testicle. Alright, what is this invented sex dolls thing? What?
Yeah,
I never heard of
He had
this.
people, and he had German scientists invent sex dolls so these soldiers would quit getting syphilis.
Oh.
That's a real thing.
Here, I made some sex dolls. Quit being gay, or we'll have to put you in a camp.
No, it wasn't they were being gay. It's just they went into France, and France had a shitload of whorehouses.
Yeah, okay.
And just kind of nature took its course.
Okay, then. Famously, not famously, I don't know why I said famously. I was listening to a podcast, and they brought up that this big porn star actor, turned out he had herpes, and he's given it to all the female porn actresses recently. Yeah, good for him. I don't remember the guy's name, but yeah. Anyway, I guess back into horror movies. You quit talking about syphilis and herpes.
This is a very side tangent episode. I love it.
And Hitler. Don't forget Hitler. He's in there. Ghostbusters is a horror comedy. I love that movie.
Yeah, that is one of the best ever made.
I actually watched it for October. It was like 2 or 3 days ago. I saw it again.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
It's been, I will say, rewatching it, there's some stuff in that movie I don't remember. But,
Ghost Job?
No, I remember that scene. How could I forget about that scene?
Who fucked the goo?
No, it had nothing to do with a lot of the sex jokes or anything. But, like, a lot of the writing's really snappy. Like, I was like, damn. And then,
yeah, that movie was written and rewritten.
Yeah. Very good dialogue in that movie.
Oh, yeah. Imagine the people that could and should have been in that movie, because I think originally Bill Murray's character was supposed to be John Belushi.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Which would have changed the movie drastically.
I will say I like Bill Murray because he plays the perfect scumbag, because he kind of is a scumbag in real life. Yeah. But, another thing I noticed was some of the visual effects. I don't know why I brought that up. I can't think of what I was going to say, but there were some crazy ones. Some really good stuff in that. And some really choppy stuff. Slimer looks kind of bad in that movie, but a lot of the other stuff looks good. The thing that shocked me was in the background. This is the first time I watched it with like headphones, because I watched it on my PC. there was fucking Casey Kasem in that movie in the background. I never heard that before. Casey Kasem, he's a radio host. He has a radio show.
Mm-hmm.
He's famous because he's the voice of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Hmm.
So they have Shaggy in that movie. I did not know that as a kid. I heard that. I was like, what the fuck? Casey Kasem.
Yeah, I thought there was... Isn't... Oh, Larry King in that?
Larry
movie?
King's also... That's the same scene, I believe.
Hmm.
Yeah. Larry King, who's like a fucking young man in that movie.
Yeah.
Right now, he's a corpse.
Yeah.
Because he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be in the movie again.
He could be, just like Egon. Oh.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you, that was my big joke, was when he died, I was like, they should make the Ghostbusters reboot and he's the villain because he's the ghost now. And they kind of did that in Afterlife, but he wasn't the villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
That Afterlife was weird.
I didn't care much for Ghostbusters Afterlife.
I haven't seen the other one yet.
I have it, if you ever want to watch it.
I do want to watch it.
It was okay. It wasn't great. It reminded me like if the Ghostbusters cartoon, which I never saw, but everyone said it was like that, and I can kind of see it. It's like the Ghostbusters has like a villain of the week, and it's this ice ghost. He freezes things. Yeah. And then Ghostbusters 2016. Oh god.
No, it doesn't exist.
We watched that together. That was the first and last time I ever saw it was with you.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. 2 podcasts ago, I put the fucking clip of, is it a race thing or a lady thing? But I'm mad as hell. I was like, God damn it, why did I think of that stupid fucking scene? I hate that movie, and that scene popped into my brain.
Yeah.
I do remember from the trailer, that one actress who did that line, she seemed like she's going to be the most annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember when watching it, she was probably like the best one somehow.
Yeah, there's a lot other... I mean, the other 3 were definitely annoying.
Yeah. Anyway. Ugh. Next, we already talked about Gremlins, so we have Evil Dead, which I watched all 3 for the first time this year.
Yeah.
I liked them.
I don't know what that is.
I liked them a lot. But the friend I watched them with hated all 3 of them, so yeah. They're just this really cheap horror movie. It's like Cabin in the Woods. This guy gets haunted by a fucking forest demon, basically. Yep. Very cheaply made, fun, crazy effects. The second one's basically a horror comedy, but yeah. And then after that, I have Scooby-Doo movies.
There's a lot of them.
There's a fucking lot of them, and they still make them.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy who made Billy and Mandy makes them now. Yeah. There's the live action ones though that I grew up with.
Oh, those are so great.
They were. They blatantly made Shaggy and Scooby stoners constantly, but then
I'm sorry, that's been their whole characters. They are stoners.
they are, but the movie was great because it kept making points of it. Like Mary Jane, that's my favorite name. That's my favorite.
Like, they had to hit that joke. If they didn't, they didn't have much of a movie.
Also, every fucking actor they got for those roles somehow did them perfectly, in my opinion.
Especially the Shaggy. I still think he does Shaggy.
He does, sort
I
of.
think he just kind of took over the character.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he does the voice, because Casey Kasem is an old man who died.
Yeah. Yeah, and now he's just Shaggy.
He is now. Another crazy one is the guy who does Fred's voice. He still does it. From the original to now. He's the last original one, I believe. Yeah. So Fred's voice has never really changed.
Oh. In the guy's defense, the Shaggy voice never really changed.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Oh, he does excellent.
But yeah. I remember really liking the Zombie Island one as a kid. Witch's Ghost. The Cyber Chase one was one that aired a lot. I like that one.
I remember there was a Civil War one.
I think that was on Zombie Island.
Maybe.
Because they had Confederate zombies.
Oh, yep, that was it.
Because that movie took place in Louisiana.
But there's a lot of good ones I probably can't remember.
Yeah. And then The last ones I sort of remember was there's the Monster of Mexico where they had the Chupacabra.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one I forgot. Oh well. But yeah, as a kid, Cartoon Network used to air like movies a lot, and so they'd either air a Scooby-Doo movie or like the 3 Tom and Jerry movies that they had all the time.
Yeah, there was... What? There's this... I remember there's one that's actually made for Halloween.
Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo? Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo?
No, it's...
Scooby Meets Courage. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's... Fuck, I can't remember.
Do you remember what it was about?
I don't remember the ghost, I don't remember any of it.
Okay. Yeah. And then, I'm pretty sure one of them was sort of half written by Stephen King. One of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy stuff, Scooby-Doo. I will say I'm not the big fan of modern Scooby-Doo. Even as a kid, I was kind of not liking Scooby-Doo at some point. It just kind of keeps going on and on. The quality, I think, definitely has gone down a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot more kid-friendly than I wish it was. Because I think it'd be funny if it's a kid-friendly movie or a kid-friendly product and you just kind of put weird shit in it, like weird creepy shit in it. It's funny.
Return the Slab.
Return the Slab. Courage the Cowardly Fucking Dog. Everyone talks about the Return Slab episode. In my opinion, Freaky Fred. That's the one that used to freak me out. The guy who cut hair. And he got fucking arrested at the end of the episode. I don't know what he did. He got fucking arrested. So he did something.
That whole show is just fucking unhinged, and I love it.
Oh, I have it all on DVD, I think.
Really?
Yeah, we should watch it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
I might be wrong. I think I got it. Yeah, I do. Nice. Return the slab or suffer the consequences. Oh, another episode that fucked me up. This is a dumb one.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an Exorcist parody, but it was like Muriel got bit by a bunch of rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
That one freaked me out too. Like, they infected her with some sort of disease that possessed her. That's a weird one.
Stupid dog, you make me look bad.
Stupid dog.
That's like going in a side tangent into a video game.
That's my cat. She gets freaky at night.
That scared the shit out of me.
Stupid cat, you made Ricky look bad.
But Cartoon Network Racing is still like one of my favorite video games, and I have not played it in years.
I think I actually have it, so we should play it.
Yeah, yes, we have to play that game.
I also have Punch Time Explosion. We should try that out too.
Like, that is one of my favorite games.
I will say, I was always really sad that there's not so many Cartoon Network crossover games. Like, Nickelodeon has a bunch, but Cartoon Network, they only had like that and Punch Time Explosion.
Mm-hmm.
All I could think of.
Cartoon Network Racing.
Yeah.
Great game.
But, you want to get back into the topic now?
Yep.
We don't have a lot to go over. I only got 2 more on this list. Phantom of the Paradise. Not fully a horror movie until the end, which I'm not going to reveal the twist, but that's like a 10 out of 10 movie.
Mm-hmm.
Check that one out. It's a rock opera, horror, fantasy, comedy. It's fucking crazy. It came out a year before Rocky Horror Picture Show, so better than Rocky Horror Picture Show. Maybe.
I don't know what either of those things are.
Yeah, my cat's freaking the fuck out. I don't know what her problem is. Cocaine Bear. I like that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
Anyway, I'm going to quickly go into what I watched this month, and then I think we're going to end this. And I'm going to try to keep it simple with I liked it or I didn't like it, unless I really have something to say about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The Picture of Dorian Gray was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Too slow, too boring. Don't recommend. The Man Who Laughs. Recommend. That's the silent film I watched earlier. That I talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Misery. Highly recommend. I don't know if it works as good as a horror movie, but it's a very fun movie. I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
The Evil Dead. I liked it. The sequel's better. So some of these were suggested by my friend, who I watched a lot of these with.
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic Park, which I actually never saw as a kid. I actually really loved that movie. You know, I'm not really a big dinosaurs guy, but I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Alien. It was okay. I think I mean, I liked it, but it definitely wasn't as great as I thought. Some people say it is.
Mm-hmm.
An American Werewolf in London. I love this movie. Check that one out. It ends in a fucking porno theater. It's fantastic. Pee Wee Herman was in there. Not really, but you know. Directed by John Landis, who famously killed a couple people. Evil Dead 2. Love that movie. Highly recommend it. Coraline. Love that movie. It's perfect, especially for like kids horror. Would recommend it. A Quiet Place. This is one my friend recommended. Not really for me. I will say I'm not a big fan of modern horror movies. I just never fully connected. And this month showed it because I think the two weakest films, debatably, were the newer ones and one old one. But yeah, the original, The Thing, way too fucking slow. Thumbs down. The Blob, the original, with Steve McQueen. I liked it. A bit slow, but I liked it. And Scream. I love that movie. I love Scream. But at points, the movie was just like referencing other horror movies, and it kind of gets annoying. It's like they just name drop other shit. Like, all right, calm down. The Blob remake. Highly recommend. Love that movie. Halloween. I recommend it. It's good. Thumbs up. The Monster Squad. The only reason this is on the list is because last year I watched all the Universal horror monster movies. This is basically like the passing of the torch, like them saying goodbye to them from the 80s. Highly recommend this movie. I fucking loved this movie. 10 out of 10. Army of Darkness. It was okay. I don't think it's as good as Evil Dead 2. I got The Exorcist, which was good, but slow. The Mole People, that movie fucking sucks. Would not recommend it. It's the only old horror movie on here that I didn't like besides The Thing. The Mole People. House, trippy as hell, Japanese horror movie about a haunted house with a witch in it. Terrifier, overhyped. Everyone talks about how this movie's so bloody and gory and violent. It's like, it looks like a Mortal Kombat fatality. This shit ain't nothing. Imaginary. This came out last year. This movie fucking sucks. This is the worst movie I've watched. Mole People is better than Imaginary. Coco. This is the one a friend suggested. Not really a horror movie, but it was fine. You know, Pixar, Day of the Dead. Ghostbusters, highly recommend. The Birds from Alfred Hitchcock. Too slow, too boring. And then The Thing remake, which is a 10 out of 10. I love that movie. And yeah.
That works.
And there's some I haven't watched yet this year because it's not the 31st yet. But next time we do wrap up, I'll just finish those. It's like 5 or 6 left.
All right.
Yeah. But that's all I watched this year, and some good stuff, some bad stuff. Yeah, I think that's about it on my end, though. You got anything?
I can't really think of anything.
Any horror movies from when you were a kid that really freaked you out, or any scenes that you saw you're like, ooh?
I don't know if there's...
You don't have to give name. Just describe a scene if you can think of any.
There's just one. Yeah. Where I don't even remember what happened. I just remember it being fucking spooky as shit and set in the 1800s, 1700s.
Okay.
And fucking people died. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know the name of the movie. Don't know what it was. My mom just watched it a lot, and I left the room every time.
I should ask her if she remembered.
The answer's no.
Oh. Yeah, my mom has the same problem. She's like, I don't remember. Okay.
But I do like the Johnny Depp Sleepy Hollow.
Ooh, I haven't watched that in a long time.
Or there's this one, I don't remember who's in it or what, really anything about it, but I remember it being good. There's Van Helsing.
Van Helsing, yes.
I don't remember when it was made or...
It was from the 90s, I think.
But that was also really good.
I have to check that one out. Yeah, he's the guy who kills Dracula. So I assume that's what the movie's probably about.
Yeah. And a bunch of other people. A couple other people die.
Yeah.
A decent movie. That's all I can think of.
Huh? What?
That's all I can think of.
Okay, then. But I think we're right at the end of this podcast. Once again, if you have any questions, you can comment them below or email us at ramblincast69@gmail.com. Is there anything you want to end this podcast with you think of?
Happy Halloween. One of my favorite holidays.
Happy Halloweener.
Please don't touch my wiener.
Proceeds to touch wiener. Boop. Touch. Hey, no touching.
Freddy.
No, let's go. Lee. That's it.
You can't do.
Lee. Yeah. There was some I want to end on. I can't remember now, man. But yeah. This I don't know if we're going to record again. So this might be the last podcast before the big election, which is November 5th. So yeah. Think anything interesting is going to happen?
I don't know anymore.
All right.
I've given up.
All right. But I think with that, we'll end this one. A little shorter than usual, but I think doing some short ones is fine.
Yeah.
Especially because there's not a lot to talk about right now, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know if next episode will be the last Halloween one, or if we'll skip over the next topic, because next topic's kind of boring, I think. But yeah, that's about it for this. See you all next time on episode 23 of Ramblin' Cast, the podcast with ass and grass, and what rhymes with grass and ass?
Mass.
Yeah, it has some mass. We got 2 fat hosts. We got some bass. Ricky, they're really stinky. Like, get them out of my house, Ricky.
No, fuck you.
Let's see, Bass. We got Cass. That's our hostess. That's very quiet. We have her tied up, gagged in the corner. Cass.
God damn it. Fuck.
What? This is the horror movie episode. I gotta have one hostage. You know?
Oh, didn't we like sitting by the fire make up an entire horror movie we can't remember?
Yeah.
And the whole premise started with Scooter, the bathroom attendant.
Oh my fucking god.
So, somebody made a stinky.
Someone. Yeah, this guy, he was like a mass killer. He just stuck bodies in like a public restroom. And there was this like Mexican attendant that would come in and be like, "Oh, someone made a stinky." My favorite one was there's like blood. There's like blood pouring out from under the stall. He looks at it, he's like, oh, let me grab the squeegee. That's the whole joke.
I think it was like Masturbating the Clown.
Masturbating the Clown. Yeah, Terrifier 4, baby. Let's go. No, in the first Terrifier movie, the clown guy, he shits on the wall and then starts writing his name with his shit. That's a real scene.
We need to make a movie. We really do.
Yeah. I thought of this stupid one. We talked about earlier, you know how there's like that thing where YouTubers track down pedophiles and then beat them up now?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, we should make a horror movie where it's that, and then it turns out it's not it's a vampire. He's just looking for blood to suck. And so these guys get haunted by a vampire.
The pedophiles?
No, the people, the pedophile the hunters.
No, that would be cool. It's like a vampire, but he just
kills bad guys.
He kills the pedophiles.
Yeah.
And that's how he lives. That'd be a cool movie.
How weird can we get it? Does he have to go up to him like, "Did you molest a kid? Because if you didn't, then I can't eat you."
Pretty much.
Oh, he can only eat child molesters, nothing else.
He kind of's going for the low-hanging fruit that no one's gonna look for.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, it sounds like a cool movie.
Yeah. I was shocked. I checked our local sex offender registry, and I was shocked. There's so many people on there I didn't know. I thought I know so many fucking whack jobs. I thought all of them would be on there.
Mm-hmm.
I only knew one. He was a kid in your class.
Yeah.
Yep.
One that didn't register, and I think will go back to prison.
Oh. You cannot register? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, you have to actively register, and failure to register is actually a higher sentence than the one you got.
Wait, can I...
No, you cannot. You have to have a court order.
Okay.
No, stop. No. bad.
Can I just sign up? That'd be
No.
so funny.
No,
I'd
you
probably get
can't.
shot.
You cannot do that. That is illegal.
Pretend to be a sex offender. That's crazy.
No.
Sign me up,
You-
Scotty.
No, you can't do that.
There's a word I was trying to think of. I couldn't think of it. Like oblige. Like just be like, yeah, put my name here.
No.
Okay. Can I? Do you get like a newsletter if you sign up?
No, I don't think you do.
I don't remember what I was listening to, but I was listening to something. Oh no, it was Criminally Stupid with the guys who talk about how to catch a predator. There's this guy got caught multiple times, and they're like, he was on their newsletter. He's getting pedo monthly or something, child molester monthly or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. What a weird episode this was. But that's about it, I think. I think we're going to call it a night.
Just let us know if you want to see vampire pedo hunters and pedo hunters too.
Yeah. And the bathroom attendant dude, what's his name?
Scooter.
Oh, was it Scooter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he named it after your friend.
It's basically a person that exists, but he's not Mexican.
Oh.
But I do have a Mexican that probably would gladly play Scooter.
Was it Mexican or did I just add that to it? I don't remember now.
I don't. I know at some point it went to Mexican.
Let me get the squeegee. I
Pretty
remember
much.
that one made us laugh our ass off. Just start seeing blood and shit coming from the stall.
Got the squeegee. I need to get the squeegee.
Oh, someone lay the stinky one. That was not Mexican. I don't know what that was.
That was Russian.
Ugh. Ugh. A succubate. Alright, that's the end. Fuck this. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Remember, get your weird relatives spayed and neutered. Oh, and pets. Pets are optional. Let them fuck. Jesus. Let them fuck. Alright, you white women sucking your dog's dick. I know what you're doing. Alright, now just let them